have no idea what I'm doing, but I know I'm doing it really, really well.
Everything here is immediately followed by sarcastic comments and nasty responses.
Yep, we're finally where we belong.
Tried nothing and we're all out of ideas.
Those are rookie numbers in this racket.
Yeah, but they were all bad.
Shame on them!
I was way off.
But shut up, Wesley.
I said, hold up, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
All of Andrew's scenes could get cut. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby.
That's a woman.
That ain't no woman. It's a man.
Out of it.
Get into it.
Low profile. Look at the words. Low profile. Hey, Richie, how's your hand? It hurt like a
That's all, brother. I had it.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome. Got a nice, big, girthy, veiny show, and that's the end of the sexual talk. We can't do any more because Daddy YouTube doesn't like it. Welcome. We got Leon and Kata, who will be here shortly. Nyat has been kidnapped by koalas or kangaroos. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. And the Doolies are at sex camp. So next Friday, they'll be back. But in the meantime, it's just us. What? Erwin, how are you?
Well, assuming the serial killer doesn't get him, jeez, I'm praying for him. I am fantastic. I've had it on the list for so long. Shout out to presumably Tomac for gifting it to me. Speaking of, shout out for the gift membership as well.
Yes.
Bayonetta.
Oh.
One. Because I love me some hack and slashes. And I knew it was one of the goats. It's so good, it's hard to put into words. It is so much fan service. It is so many crotch shots, but it works. It's so much extra. It's so much weird. It's so fucking good. What were we talking about?
Didn't you find it distracting that she wasn't drunk or bitchy enough, or like, you know, kind of?
So I talk about how likable, easy to root for. She's obviously super likable, easy to root for. And if it's action, you have to make them badass from the very beginning. And immediately it starts with her fighting while like falling on like crumbling buildings, all like God of War, like 3 style. Oh. And then it just keeps going up from there. I found an upside down angel god face thing that was like also 2 dragons.
Can't wait.
It's so fucking awesome. Oh my God. So yeah,
you're going to love the movie. BF, how are you doing, sir? Like that shirt.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Lord of the Rings.
You got it. You did. Yay.
Yeah. Oh, that's even better. Never mind. I like that shirt even more and for different reasons now.
The more you look at it, the better and or worse it gets.
That's so fantastic.
Shout out to Jeff Upnorth for making me aware that it even exists. Also, I got a new flavor of C4. Seen this one? Serial killer.
Serial killer. No, but I'm very intrigued. Is it supposed to be like cereal?
So
flavored?
you know when you like finish your Fruit Loops and then you drink the milk? That taste. That's what it tastes like.
I have some weed named cereal milk. How nice.
I want to point out that Erwin just recently said serial killer as well, so that's kind of eerie.
Saw the. It's like when you yawn and then someone else sees it and yawns. It just.
No, as soon as he said serial killer, I was like, C4.
Where is my killer?
Probably could be sponsored by them, but I didn't want to sign up for Instagram, so here we are. I have standards, all right? I'm already sucked into the black hole of too many other social media platforms.
Standards is being too lazy to sign up.
Yes. No, I just don't. On principle, I'm against it. That's right. You're bad enough that I'm on X. Thank you, ABF. Mr. Techrat.
I want my money back.
Yeah.
I want my money back. I want to talk to your manager and I'd
Minions?
like my money back.
And Monsters?
Yes.
Ooh. Yeah.
The Humanity Bureau.
Rotten Tomatoes audience score is not good. It's in the 70s.
I'll fight him. I'll fight anybody who says they like this more than the original Minions movie. Even the last Minions movie was better than this. Yeah.
And yet the critics are giving it their highest of the Minions movies.
No. They
Makes
just
no
want you to
sense.
go to the theater. Just like Toy Story was amazing. No, it was all right. I'm okay. Anyway, Humanity Bureau popped up on my feed, and I was like, "What the hell is this?" Do you remember?
Isn't
I know
him
you
driving around in like an all blacked out car, and
you guys are cultured. We've all slept on the couch and woken up in the middle of the night or the afternoon, what have you, and like sci-fi channels
often.
on.
Yeah.
And you're midway through a movie and you go, "What awful piece of shit am I going to continue watching right now?"
My question was it on Pluto or on Tubi?
I'm pretty sure I caught it on. I've been watching a lot of his shit on Amazon, but either way, it was some like no-name bullshit. Basically, Fallout style shit happens, and there's people that live outside the city, and he gets tangled up in a bunch of bullshit. It's not worth watching, but it was so awful. It was good.
George Costanza in the movie talking about the Human Fund?
The Human Fund?
Yeah.
No, but it did have the one dude. I don't know if you know the name Hugh Dillon off the top of your head.
Sounds
white
familiar.
dude, bald head. Oh, he was in Yellowstone. He was a sheriff.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I could just
So
say he
he's-
was a sheriff. Yeah.
He's playing his opposite because Cage kind of goes AWOL and wants to help a woman that he's supposed to send to Eden, which is basically an incinerator because she doesn't have any value to the world anymore.
Bad guy has an eye patch without
an eye
without
patch
the thing. It's
because
like
the kid
just
shoots
eye
his eye out. He shoots his eye out with a
Shoot your
BB
eye
gun.
out.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, it's a shitty movie, but it was.
Oh,
I'm not mad I
I'll
seen it, but I wouldn't tell you to watch it.
Also, I was right. It's on all the free ones. It's on Fossemplex, Pluto, Roku, and Tubi. It's on literally
Dang.
every single one.
Enjoy it tonight at a local free fucking backwards hole near you.
Ah, bless you. And you have Sydney, and that is the only way we will be seeing Sydney for quite some times, at least 90 days. Because
they fucking got to you, man.
I should probably tell the chat, address what happened on Badgercast last Wednesday, that even though we've been playing that particular clip of Sydney Sweeney as the Attack of the 50-Foot Woman
Feels
from
like for months
before,
I think
with
you
the
mean to
booba,
say playing with fire.
multiple times a stream, every stream for going on months now. Basically, the stream was taken down, and I was hit with a strike warning for inappropriate content, and I thought it was because they're going to say nudity, even though the nipples were very clearly covered. Edge of areola is not nudity, my friends. Either way,
I think we have a mole in the chat.
Maybe
You probably have a hater in there. That
look to the left, look to the right.
That's how you know you've made it.
It's
We'll
probably
just-
just
we have to
eventually-
do better. We'll do better.
Yeah. So all the Sydney Sweeney things are gone, and I did my Yes Massa training. That's where we learned that it was apparently over sexualization of the human body, because that's subjective.
You had to do
subjective
the
as fuck.
the Bart Simpson. I will not objectify Sydney Sweeney's boobs.
Did they put you on a video chat with a bunch of people so you could apologize?
No,
to
but I
them?
would have taken that struggle session to get those videos back. All right, I would have.
Now, did you learn your lesson through all this?
Yeah, I learned to be more careful.
Al Bundy, in one of my favorite episodes, they're fighting with the neighbors. He goes, "I'm sure there's a lesson to be learned from this, but I'll be damned if I know what it is."
Yeah, well, the lesson is that for the next 90 days, Badger is on probation. So
Got
he
the anklet
can't
on.
do anything naughty. He can't do anything naughty. And yeah, rest in peace. We lived in a golden age of Sydney Sweeney clips, and those days, unfortunately, are gone. The No Fun Marvel Mommies won.
We actually have a clip for you, Badger.
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
Dear God, help us if they think that's sexualization. But let us get to the chat, the saviors, because I am actually under attack, and your help is needed more now than ever. Tomac, bless you. We were just debating whether your clips were appropriate or whether they could be interpreted as sexual. This is what they've done. They've turned me into a neurotic, not a neurotic, a neurotic.
Neurotic.
They also made me base.
I don't care about oxygen. I need boobies, nothing more.
But I don't want to see him because that would be over sexualization. I just want to hear about him. Describes him vigorous.
Hypnose.
Awesome. Thank you. I did not want to scroll up to see who he hit. Rossi for 5, who he's a Forrest Gump figure.
We're gonna read one of his chats one day and get struck for that.
So, God help us. Rossi for 5. Badger, I might still have my x-rays for after the tree fall. Yes, but we learned he was sewn up with beeswax and gauze still inside of him. You can see all the hardware they used to put me back together. I'll post them on X. Yes, and also now the You as Wolverine Short King. That's like poetry at rhymes. You really do have adamantium on part. Yeah, it broke his femur in 3. Why do I
didn't know they had
his
x-rays back in Little Prairie times.
They did. They bless him. Bless him. Actually, here, let's see. Also, it kind of makes well, he is Short King.
Oh, look at this little hairy Lurettin. Did you stick the landing, little guy? Yes, you did, comic accurate Short King. Such a cute widow wolf.
Literally comic accurate.
Harold?
He's the same. He is the same height as Wolverine should be in the comics.
And has survived the same amount of damage.
Yeah. Tomac for 10. Now, when you realize that Bayonetta is only wearing hair, it kind of makes it better. Also, that game has the best version of Fly Me to the Moon, Fight Me. Well, he probably hasn't gotten to that part yet.
Thought you were going to sing it. Kind of disappointed.
So much style.
Yeah, it's all right.
Literally, the prologue and chapter 1 felt more noir than the entirety of Spider Noir in black and white.
Tomac, thank you for ridding us of the filthy grays. Truly a gift. Because the other method is we kick them into the pit and we wait for them to turn green through osmosis.
This is Sparta!
Pit.
All right. We actually really do have a great show for you right now. Kata is going to be, because we needed black representation because Niat and I guess Katie are gone. So don't worry. I phoned a friend. So Kata will be here after they raid in from New Black Street. And we needed female representation. So Leon, as he does, will be both. And Lord Comet, good for 2.
I can't allow this.
You didn't forget me, did you, AB? Hi, friends. I could never forget you, Comet.
Hey-oh.
We've missed you. Where have you been?
And we're about to move on.
Where have you been?
Skip.
I gotta let it be. I gotta let him feel like he's doing something.
I brought him up. We got a clip. You want a clip?
You want a clip? Play clip.
Roll the clip.
Play
I got a clip. I got a clip.
Yeah, I got a clip for you.
Where we at?
It's a Garant.
It's
one Garant. It's at the bottom.
God. It is at the bottom.
Fairy?
That's a ferret.
Oh. If he bites you, you get rabies and you die.
No, it is not true. He never bites.
He bites. 15 months to say go back in your box. Well, you know what? I liked it in there. I felt safe. It was kind of a den, really.
He saw his shadow. So now 90 days without Sydney Sweeney.
Drink Up, which I realized I'll be 4 years sober in September, but don't worry, I replaced it with many other addictions. You either get one big one or 3 other smaller ones, and I went with 3 other smaller ones. Have you seen my McFarlane's? Anyway, Drink Up.
This is who told me about this shirt, by the way.
Oh, shout out. It's a great fucking shirt. Oh my God, he hit Phil Chan, another poor soul cracked under the whip of the tyranny of YouTube for daring to love Booba.
Wait a minute.
I'm sorry we love Booba.
He hit himself as well.
Wow. We do acknowledge it's a little masturbatory, but we will allow that.
Hell yeah.
I'm told it's wrong, but not a crime.
Not yet.
Gotta do something.
Just don't do it in public.
No,
thank you.
That's wrong, but not a crime. That's what just happened. Yes, shout out.
Thank you, Drink Up. And yes, Broken Cow, I as well am California sober and California straight. They do come in too.
And I say this with an unblemished record of staunch heterosexuality. Absolutely. It's fabulous.
It is fabulous. ABF, of course, since we have a lack of Sydney Sweeney, we need to make up for it in dad jokes.
Before I read the punchline.
Why are gay dating sites so popular? Because one man's junk is another man's treasure.
Oh my God.
But
I thought you were going to do like a grinder pun or something.
For 69, give him time, for 69.69. That is, of course, a beautiful number.
Oh, it's such a beautiful number. 69.
I started looking for it before there was a grilling moment.
I vaguely remember where they are. Thank you, AB.
I love the chosen one. Loving him is lots of fun. We love the chosen one. Not as much as me.
Not as much as me. Lord Comet for 2. Well, AB, what's the matter now? You not like the Lord Comet? I love the Lord Comet. To fight the Lord Comet, you must think like the Lord Comet. And don't you worry. Don't you worry.
And you got a happy poop.
Unagi. All right. Did I miss any? Okay, we're all caught up. Let's see. Yeah. Earlier, Film Threat had an AI preview. Okay, so Chris sent me a video to play and told me I was gay if I didn't play it. So I'm not going to play the whole thing
coming from him.
because I'm California straight, but I will play some of it, and I think I might know why he wants me to play this. It did look Independence Day related. So let's skip that. I swear to God.
How many of the 5 minutes?
I'm only going to play the first minute because I think I get it. I think I get what he's putting down here, phrasing. Yeah. I might be guest starring in this, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that.
Careful. Based.
Mother of God. Oh, I get it. It's the Independence Day opening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, shit.
It's the British! The British are coming! The British are coming!
Oh, shit.
The British are coming!
That's why we don't drink, people.
I think I have. God, they're all
Just fucking Crayola.
Ripped fucking.
This is what Young Washington was.
They're synchronizing their efforts.
Super cannonballs.
Then,
like Enchanted.
Oh shit.
Checkmate.
Franklin would be like a lightning.
Erwin, what was that Netflix anime with the girls and all the weird blue coloring and shit?
Oh my God.
Oh God.
The anime with the girls.
That's just the British fighting spirit. So
Wow.
Fucking
I
Badger.
don't. We're gonna have to clip this for something later on. I don't appreciate being used as literal cannon fodder.
Load those f***ing badgers, you bastard! Fighting the ram hand and pissing in the cannon.
That'll happen.
a British fighting spirit, soldier.
We pee when we get nervous. Okay, let's try to a new opening. This is gonna be the opening. Yeah.
Hell yeah. We need a new opening.
Yeah. Brace for Badger is also what I say to my dates. No. Good for. Let me see. Is there any more of that? No. Okay. Bless you.
That's pretty
Bless
funny.
you. That is exactly what AI is supposed to be used for.
We wasted so much clean drinking water on that video.
So much.
My boy
bless
Gossip.
you.
My boy Gossip Goblin got another short film coming out.
Oh, yeah?
Can't wait. His are so fucking good. And the best part is he does those in normal instead of fucking vertical. God, he's so talented, but we have to watch everything in fucking vertical.
Hail,
Truly
everyone!
Dystopian.
It's the word of the day.
And Tom Scorsese.
Well, actually, hold on. Let me not move on before I get this one from Gun Ho Mac.
Oh my God.
For 14 months. My black friend has a great Father's Day joke, but his dad is never around to tell it.
That's not bad.
That's the joke.
That's good though. That's fun. I like that. Lord Comet for 2. I know what AB's dates say. This, if I had them, that's him, officer. Yes, that's so funny. We've missed that stunning wit. Bless you. Bless you. All right. There is a great article that I can't wait to get to that just dropped from the Hollywood Reporter with so much fuck you, we were right moments that it's disgusting. It's literally an orgy of evidence.
It's the official throw James Gunn under the bus article. Exclusive.
But we've got some stuff to get to until, and I'm just going to stretch until Kada and of course our female representation, Leona, get here. So this Paramount movie actually seems to be part of a wider plan from the Ellisons to return us to glory. So if you missed it on Irwin's stream, or you thought this wasn't going to happen, because I remember we heard there were 2 different G.I. Joe movies, right?
Yeah.
And Danny
Other one
McBride's
got
one of
other
them.
one got shit canned, and we were told this one is still going, and it turns out it is still going.
So it says the film will follow Duke and a group of other Joes in a town called Springfield that is all secretly all Cobra. And there's like 3 or 4 different Springfields, so that's fine.
And allegedly not a comedy.
It says it's a grounded action film, not a comedy.
Allegedly.
Focuses on Duke and his team. Takes place in town, blah, blah, blah. They're casting right now. But I guess the key thing here is it's his favorite franchise growing up.
Well, he specifically wants to do a further in the timeline team as opposed to the original Joe team. And they said, nah, you got to start with it. So can you do that? And he's like, bet.
Retro Meister. I've been looking for you, son.
Oh, shit.
I've been looking for you because
all fucking week.
I had to come and tell you I have a Wookiee life debt. Shout out.
I know I missed Laud's Gifty today. It has been fucking haunting me for hours.
Retro Meister, because I missed 2 of your super chats last time, and I saved them. I saved them so I could read them. Then we'll get back to G.I. Joe and the larger Paramount plan, because it's not just this. It's like basically we're going back to the 80s style of making shit. All right, so Retro Meister had 2 of them, both for $5. His first one said, Joe, on behalf of all men, women, and fans of comic book culture, shut the fuck up and stop allowing the intentional vandalism and segregation of culture. I believe he was talking to Angry Joe, and that comment stands against him forever. On most subjects, I think that actually works out.
Is Angry Joe still arguing? I assume
Yes.
he is, right?
Oh, and I can't wait to see his reaction to this shit, that the expose. He also said, despite the shills jumping ship, there are rumors going around that James Misfire might be safe at Paramount, regardless of Super Skank flopping. Well, that might have been true, but based on what we've just heard today, and I can't wait to get to it. Was it Joe? Oh, the Joe Russo that's not actually.
Oh, yeah, that
this
X
also
account
applies to Angry Joe, by the way. Yeah, right. Okay, good. I was gonna say, I think it works quite well.
I assume Joe Russo is still quadrupling down as well. So yeah,
it's not just you, Comet.
Now, paying $2 to be petty, I do think is fine. I can get behind that. Shout out. Maybe Miss Supers. I feel so seen. Yes.
I'm petty for free.
He's so small. It's hard to, he's fast moving. So yeah, really good. This is what you should learn from Backrooms and Obsession is get people that actually like the shit that they're making. And in this case, it feels like Henry doing like Highlander or whatever, Warhammer. He actually cares about it. He's got a vested, connection to it.
And I know everybody thinks it's weird that he's mostly written comedies, but he's a very established writer. And you remember Your Highness, Irwin?
Yeah.
Like that was a pretty good format movie style, and I feel like he knows how to tell a story. Yeah,
and he stuck to the formula really well in that. So hopefully he sticks to the formula. If the Doolies were here, they'd be going on about Righteous Gemstones, of course.
Righteous Gemstones, Eastbound and Down.
Clearly we've seen Jim Carrey, Robin Williams, others that comedians can very much do dramatic roles when given the chance. That it's easier for them to do dramatic roles than dramatic people to have fucking a sense of humor and timing, way fucking rarer.
But I'll be the first to call out, I don't think that G.I. Joe should be an overly funny movie. I think we're all sick of that from James Gunn.
If there's one thing I think we've all learned, no more Taika Waititi, even the Whedonisms, because it was starting to get old. That was the Justice League thing. It's like, okay, the quippy dial, and then Taika just put it into overdrive, and then Gunn is overlay, whatever.
Like Reacher, I think did a good job with the humor, but that one did a bit more. Whereas, say a Terminal List did some humor here and there, but not very much. And I think for a G.I. Joe, do you want more a Reacher or more a Terminal List? I assume Terminal List.
I feel like you want it more like, would you say, come down to the coast, have a few lamps, we'll have a drink. Do you think any of that was humorous through the entire movie? Because it was an action movie.
Yeah, he said funny shit, but it was never like.
That's what I'm saying. There's no joking happening. It's just something funny that you can laugh at. That could be anything.
And it wasn't at his expense, right?
Yeah.
He kind of looks like an asshole, but he's not made an asshole, right? That's just part of his character, John McClane. But he's not shit on constantly. There's no Al is not Kiki Palmer like constantly fucking owning him on the. Think about how good the writing is in Die Hard that you literally give the dude on the fucking radio this whole character arc of him shooting a kid and like he didn't mean it and that's why he's behind, and then through this and then he killed the guy at the.
That's how you do a side character.
That's some anime for
you. Well, Angry Joe despised me since the NC days. #true. What's the NC days?
North Carolina.
North Carolina. Yeah, I don't think Joe is happy about many things. So yeah, the whole G.I. Joe thing seems to be, because I was reading this like, okay, so what is it exactly? But basically it seems like they want to go back to the 80s and early 90s when shit was good. Patriotic movies. This is the lesson we all should have learned. Like Maverick, clear heroes, good and bad. Villains that are classical villains, not the fucking sympathetic ones.
Yeah, Muslims.
Yeah, like so they mentioned with Star Trek specifically the Wrath of Khan era and like that late 80s to 90s, right? And then of course it's brought up that J.J. Abrams tried to do that, but in name only and not in actual function in his Apple Store version, you know.
We also keep trying. Go ahead.
I was gonna say we gotta let Star Trek rest for a little bit before we try to rebuild it again.
Well, this is the official.
This is the new
start over,
unconnected to anything. Start over, right? But and to be fair, ABF, by the time they actually get this going and written and casted, and it could still be like another 5-6 years. But like a decade? This is the problem. Everyone's dying.
What I want is I want a break so that anybody that's just like on permanent payroll for any Star Trek reasons just gets the fuck out.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. And then only the people that are good actually come back.
Yeah. And here's the trick too, obviously. No, Star Trek is not. It's a moral play. That being said, there still is action in it, right? Kirk was always banging bitches and getting his shirts off and fighting. So, but it's the balance of how do you still have interesting moral dilemmas and have them fight, but also choose the higher path and resolve it with like talking. It's a lot to ask to get both.
Like, it's mostly talking in like the medical bay or like in the bar or the hollow deck and stuff, right?
But like First Contact, I like that. And then the excuse to get that be action is the Borg, who are just fucking mindless. And they tell you again and again until they change their mind on that. That like, too late, can't do anything.
What do you think about that JJ film? Because I want to say the first one was the only like decent one, right? I kind of liked it, but also
solid.
I don't think they were going
to me.
Yeah, I don't think they were going the right direction with it though.
No, it's like Constantine. I think it's a good movie, but it's a bad Star Trek movie. You know, good Constantine, good Keanu Reeves movie, but bad Keanu or Constantine movie. You know, where they don't follow the. Yeah, but then they had something. They had something there, but it just went too.
That's how I felt about Minions and Monsters.
Say, Force Awakens too, when you could argue had some good things, could potentially have gone somewhere decent. But
I would have been happy eventually. And there is Leon. Excellent. How are you, sir? How did everything go?
They're wrapping up. They'll be writing in. Kata said he'll come by afterwards. Sorry it took so long, but y'all know how colored people time is. So, you know.
No worries. Got 100 people here. We're almost at 30 minutes. Because that, if you haven't seen, I'm sure everyone has the Hollywood Reporter article on James Gunn. We'll take probably.
Yeah, we covered that. Actually, I had not seen it until the Black Street where we covered it. So.
Oh, great. Well, that's fine. We're gonna do it again.
No. We can absolutely do it again because you know how black people are reading and whatnot.
Sure.
I'm sure we'll have a much more broken down version here.
No, we were talking about Star Trek and how their overall plan for all of Paramount's movies are to go back to like the classic writing styles of the 80s and 90s of like, you know, heroes.
I hope
villains.
they packed plenty of coke then because you can't do that shit without it.
They need it. They need it. Yeah, because it's like Doctor Who as far as like the worst series. Doctor Who is like the worst. They're so fucked. Then Star Trek.
I just had a conversation about this. I think that Star Trek actually is worse because it has had more worse shit. Doctor Who's had bad shit, don't get me wrong. And the stuff within Doctor Who is probably worse, but it's quantity versus quality or lack thereof. Because
but there's more good Star Trek out there. Shit. No, I think they've had more good shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Got things like Lower Decks and whatnot. Doctor Who's only ever had really 2 bad doctors for people that like it. I don't fucking like Doctor Who, but
yeah, but those last ones are real bad. Star Trek still has all the original series up to Enterprise and like
I thought
all
you were
the
just
movies.
saying looking at bad to bad, which one was worse?
No, I just meant like what's the current state right now, and it feels like to me Doctor Who is the like they can't even get people to do their Christmas special because no one wants to work for them.
Star Trek's getting rebooted while Doctor Who Christmas special's getting canceled.
Like that's going to get the break that ABF wants. Where I remember they said whatever it was like 10 years, dude, maybe 5 years for some of you behind the scenes people, but 10 years for all you motherfuckers that actually like come on set and do things.
And Gun Home Mac, I am Moist Critical, and Moist Critical had a personality.
Oh, yeah, Leon has a personality.
He is kind of a basic bitch.
I don't know if it's a great one, but he has one. No,
Leon is more damp critical.
It's the damp scrutinizer, actually.
Yeah.
Well, he's afraid of water, though. So how does that work?
Well,
It's a
he
very
can only get
uncomfortable
so
existence,
wet
ABF.
before he's frightened. You see,
can't eat after midnight. I say that, by the way, that Doctor Who is like blah, 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 and it's all fucked up. That being said, if you just wrote like something good and had Hugh Laurie or something as your doctor, like it would come back. They would all come back if you just made it good.
Jeremy Clarkson.
I would accept that too. Accept that too.
Lupita
I would not be
Nyong'o.
Doctor Who.
Oh, did you summon her? No, just
No,
the
you gotta
Odyssey.
say it 3 times for that.
It's not looking great for them. Erwin, remember we checked it earlier and it was in the 2s?
It was it was 5 times.
300,000
Percentage wise, I checked about an hour ago.
52?
This is
To
an
53.
83%. Yes.
So it's gonna be 6 times like
yes,
by the morning.
and probably soon to be 7 times over. Yeah, no, it is very bad. And
Well, it really gets into my percentage talk of what percentage of Snow White, and it is getting up there.
Be funny if
we ran a poll on the GCA stream because I thought I was in the minority on not wanting to see it. But everybody watching, they were like, "Nope, we don't want to see it either."
I keep bringing it up because I think I'm the only person who voted for it, and I am only seeing it for my job. So technically, no one voted for it.
I'm only going to see it because I'm going to have to talk about it on streams.
I'm not seeing it. That's 3.5 hours. Fuck that.
It's
I want my
inspiring.
biscuit.
Rat.
He didn't even do nothing. Get your hands off me. Let me ask you a question. I know my rights. I don't gotta show you my license. Why is y'all arresting Tyrone for?
Will you just shut up?
I don't get why don't people want to see this? It's gonna be awesome.
That was an absolute on point body cam video, and I watched way too many of them. I've watched how you use AI.
Way too many of them recently.
The world
way
Star
too
logo.
many of them. Yeah.
I know my rights.
Oh hell no! If Popeyes doesn't do a fucking tie-in, I don't know what they're doing. Just saying.
Oh God, can we get one more company doing the whole Sony? Because Sony has said that they're not doing, physical media anymore. Neither are we. People aren't funny anymore.
Yeah.
I think it could be worse. Rather than Popeyes, it could be Church's Chicken.
KFC's worse than both.
Chicken's not bad.
That's some nasty chicken.
No,
And that's coming
I
from
like
Black Man.
Church's Chicken.
Church's Chicken has the superior biscuits, though.
Yeah, but
with the honey on it.
But you go there for chicken first, and then the biscuit's a bonus.
I'm just saying. Just saying. Sacred. Shout out.
But by the way, thank you for talking about fried chicken to summon Kata. That's
I would have talked about it anyway. It's one of my favorite foods. Thank you, Kata, for joining us. We needed a sub. Appreciate you. So we were already I had like all the articles set up to talk about, just kind of like the after action report of Supergirl. I really was ready to stop talking about it until like the last one we do, where like just how much it made, and then it's out at the theaters, right? That's like basically the last part of this story. Not 55. That's probably where it's gonna settle. I see that drop to 75. That's fine. This one's still at 6.1. It's probably not gonna make $160 million by the end.
Oh, yeah, it's got a huge drop, and then the week after Odyssey drops.
60% drop. It's getting in less theaters. We saw Chris Gore have that picture of the like displays taken down just after the first weekend.
It lost all of its theaters on Wednesday to Minions and Monsters and went down to 5 normal ass theaters.
Here's a question.
Yeah.
If James Gunn's Superman did better, do you think that those numbers would be higher? Because I do.
Yes, but it's one of those where like I don't think Supergirl was ever just like a Batgirl was never gonna.
No, I agree.
If Superman were better, then Supergirl wouldn't be the second movie we're getting.
Right.
That's also probably true.
That's also true. Yeah. Well,
because
maybe,
more
but also,
competent
yes.
people would have been in charge.
Yeah. The thing we noticed immediately, and it started at CinemaCon when Puck News started talking about it. It's like, oh, this is different in the timeline that we had with Superman and other ones, where it's like, no, you're getting some mainstream people that are maybe not speaking so positively about it. And then we had Grace begin her arc of talking about it, and you see more and more people like, they're really and comicbookmovie.com, who I would basically call shill adjacent. We're also one of the first people to they're not even pretending it's doing great. Like they're just saying, oh no, it's bad. Superman will pass 100 million worldwide this weekend, but that's where the good news ends.
I love that the title frames it as that alone is in fact good news. That's like the doctor being, just so you know, you got 48 hours to live, but the good news is you don't have diarrhea. It's like, okay, I guess that's technically good news.
It's more like you got 48 hours to live, but at least you have 2 days to fuck it, you know?
I was thinking more, we only had to amputate one leg.
Or a foot in your case, Kata. A foot.
As of now, Supergirl is expected to conclude its global run with less than Wonder Woman 1984, which made 169.6 million.
So it is looking at 150, because at 180, that's when it lose $200 million. Now they're finally like, oh, it might lose 125. It's losing 200 mil plus.
For comparison, maybe not the same fair comparison, but just for a comparison, Spider-Man Brand New Day is expected to have a $228 million domestic opening.
Damn.
So in 3 days or whatever the fuck, it's going to make more than the entirety of Supergirl's worldwide.
It's going to hit $500 million so quick.
Lord Comet for 5. Snow White went, nothing is going to dethrone us at the bottom, and the most hated between movie / main character. And Supergirl goes, hold my beer and watch this.
Yeah, mirror on the wall.
Just like Gunn and Peter, they'll be co-leads.
Who's the cringiest of them all? Well, good news for you. It's actually this Elliot Page dude.
I still think Rachel Zegler's way worse and said way dumber things, but.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, we got interviews and red carpets coming up. We have to. One of them slipping up. I know it.
Rachel Zegler said more dumb things. However, I don't know if there's anything dumber you could say in 2026. Because remember, Rachel Zegler, that was all during the Biden era. In 2026, when everyone overwhelmingly voted conservative to be like, I think Supergirl is probably queer. That's pretty fucking dumb in 2026 America.
Yeah, but as far as Millie, like
times.
She's just a young, dumb, and full of not well thought out ideas. Yeah. And you know, well, like she was a little tipsy on some of those statements. I give her more of a pass for some reason.
Apparently she gets anxiety, so she's
I understand it. I don't feel like Millie hates my guy. I know she made the Christian dad comment. I think she was more the irony, but whatever. It's not. Either way, like I get more nefarious vibes from a Rachel Zegler than I do a Millie, who just seems kind of
like never attribute. Oh, sorry, go for it, buddy. My bad.
Rachel seemed like an idiot who got like coached on some buzzwords.
Yeah,
and then this seems like some drunk whore.
Yeah, never attribute to malice that, which we can be more easily attributed to stupidity. I think that with Rachel, there was malice, at least when she was saying things like, I need to be paid for every second I'm in this. Like that seemed, full of malice. Whereas Millie just seems
that was
fucking retarded.
That was her caught up in like a union protest and not understanding basic economics.
We're working up to it and tweaking the nipples first. All right. We got to get everyone.
Oh, wait, no, sorry. I'm gonna get Badger.
Careful. Yeah.
I'm our new fucking sexual coordinator. Calm down.
Yeah. Stein. That's basically Millie she just said some shit that like she was caught off guard and whatever the fuck it was.
No, Techrat, you're not seizing the means of meme duction or you're the one who caused this. You do not get it. You're not our sex coordinator. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're gonna need to see you in the office. Please get off
veto
camera.
that.
You are on this council, but you you still got an asterisk above your report. It's my fault.
I want you. No. I was gonna say I want everyone to know that this went up the chain of command and it was approved by several heads.
I'll take. But that being said, you knew what you were doing.
You knew damn well.
You knew damn well what you.
You knew she didn't have no clothes on.
You knew she looked like Freddie Jackson. Shout out to Carol Brown for this one. Warner Brothers helped create the Supergirl controversy it now condemns. This whole hubbub, kerfluffle was not in like a vacuum. This because there is a lot of people going like, well, it's only the second movie.
Yeah.
Stop.
Keep hearing that.
Stop. It goes all the way back, but before even Superman even came out, and Gunn said all the things that he did that have since been proven wrong and false. And then to Superman, which of course really it lost 42 million theatrically. What's up, Kata? They let you out of the cell? What you got going on over there?
Bro, this ass cushion hurts. I gotta try to reposition myself.
For those of you guys that don't know, he was out hanging out with Captain America, the Marvel Rivals version.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. He had to go find another phone book to sit on.
Yeah, and I had to get some pizza.
Hell yeah.
What kind? I swear to God, just say cheese.
Pineapple?
Just cheese. I don't eat that salon.
That's the most basic bitch pizza.
Could have at least on some chicken.
You leave that man alone. You let him have his just plain pizza.
Can't even get some pepperonis on there?
McAllister.
One, and I don't eat swan.
Just a plain cheese pizza.
Oh no, this has beef on it.
Oh, okay. Just discovered there's beef.
Out of nowhere.
I didn't know it was beef.
Yes, Comet, she was drunk the whole time. Shout out. We were just going through the timeline that all the things. Peacemaker came out. They told everyone, go watch this. It's super important. And then people that had never seen it watched it because they thought it was a sequel to Superman and got drug-fueled orgies. Lost 40% of its audience by the third episode. And, by the way, I liked Peacemaker. I was fine with it, but I would have never told fucking people that had never seen it, hey, go watch this. It's super important.
That was a dumb move.
Yeah.
That was a really dumb move. Especially right after Superman, that's supposed to be family friendly. Then you got like dicks and shit in the first episode.
You got no reason to put those characters in that from the Superman movie.
Nazis chasing a fat black woman into a pool where she drowned, I think. I don't remember.
She paddled.
One got out.
Least believable thing in the show.
No, but if we're counting the amount of lies, he said that it released early onto video on demand so that people who hadn't seen Superman theatrically could watch it before the Peacemaker premiere. And then he blamed the Peacemaker premiere on I don't control when they release it on HBO Max. So this is just me having to cover for them releasing this wrong. And then Ted Sarandos had to testify to the Senate when they were trying to buy Netflix, and he was like, no, it underperformed when Netflix was trying to buy Warner Brothers, and was like, yeah, it underperformed. So that's why it went to video on demand early. And then the same thing that happens every single time one of their projects failed. They blamed everyone, specifically men, but they've also graduated to blaming women and saying that any women that did this are just trying to.
I've been blaming women for like 4 years now, and you're stealing my
Yeah, but now they're saying that the women that did this are just trying to impress you, Leon.
Even female content creators mostly suck, save for like 3 of them.
Female content creators gleefully joined in the incessant crep hanging over the last few months, loving that it isn't just the guys who are capable of manufacturing misogyny or being driven to corrosivity by declining revenue streams and oversaturated online spaces.
Shut up.
To curry the favor of their largely male audiences.
But they always go to once you lean back on that narrative, you lost. Like, oh, it's misogyny. Or maybe it's because everybody's looking at this and going, a Supergirl movie right after Superman probably isn't the right thing to do.
Supergirl, or rather, Force Awakens came out, and we had problems with Rey. We just didn't like it because she's a woman, and we hate women. And
which to be fair is true, but that's not the point.
Ghostbusters, all female, Charlie's Angels, all of these, Marvels, even Eternals, because there were female characters. That was also we were racist too, not just.
Don't forget there was that Netflix movie. I think it was Charlize Theron, where they were the Ancient League of Assassins.
Oh yeah,
the Order,
the Order or something like that.
Yeah,
I tried
they
to watch
made a
it.
sequel for.
I fell asleep.
Wait, it got a sequel?
It got
It
a
did.
sequel.
I
Came
didn't
out-
know that.
Came out last year. I didn't watch it, but it did get a sequel.
And then
I
it's
fell
pointed
asleep
out, of
watching
course,
that movie.
everyone liked Wonder Woman for the most part because she's doesn't degrade the male characters and she wanted to be a hero. Like she specifically sneaks away to go be a fucking hero. It can be done.
And
So,
then
yeah.
the second movie, she like holds a man against his will and like sleeps with him.
Which again,
no.
everyone's citing Patty Jenkins. Patty Jenkins had help with that first one. There were other people writing that movie that maybe held back some of her worst ideas, which were not there for 84.
Hey, let's take control of this man's body and put another soul in it and have him sleep with Gal Gadot, which is okay. That's cool. But
Yeah,
what if this
but-
was the reverse?
Yeah, I know. I think most people are
surprised
all right
the
with
movie
that.
didn't end with he'll never know what you did for him, like fucking WandaVision.
I
No,
had a
and
bigger
then,
problem.
and then she leaves him in like a in like a riot to die.
Yeah. And he survives and then finds out he has Amazonian herpes now. Incurable.
That movie actually maybe is due a rewatch at some point just to remember how bad it was. But as Kata pointed out, not smart to do Supergirl as your second movie, whatever the reason, which led us to this fun number. And that's that 70% of the people that watched Superman did not go see Supergirl. And they basically go through what we just talked about, i.e., everything in the beginning, Creature Commandos, Peacemaker, all those mistakes, plus their how do you fix it? You announce every goddamn spinoff that has ever been a spinoff, including Jimmy Olsen, Prime Anthology series.
Jimmy
And then,
Olsen
of course,
and Gorilla
all the
Grodd.
canceled Gorilla Grodd, of course, who they have a comedic actor that they're trying to get, because we all know Gorilla Grodd is a very funny character.
I would have casted Kate as Gorilla Grodd, but it'd be more like Chimpanzee Grodd.
Yeah, but if I was Grodd, at least it'd be funny.
Which he makes.
They're casting comedic actors, right? For that
Yeah,
show.
that's what
So
they
they're
said. And, like,
attempting to make it funny.
Some of the versions of Gorilla Grodd make very educated pun jokes, kind of, but it's so like.
But he's not a
minuscule.
joke character.
No,
Like,
he's a
even though
very serious.
He
yeah.
looks like the kind of character that you would think would be a joke character, but he's not. He's just like he's a really smart ape, and he is badass and is all right.
And yeah, lanterns. That's
Sweet Summer Gun Ho.
That's gonna be great. I can't. Well, no, he knows what he said. He knows what.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people going. Well, maybe I'll like lanterns.
Do you like Hal Jordan?
Yeah, I
won't.
don't think aged out Hal Jordan that's already done every fucking thing in his life, and now it's about his replacement. I don't think that's gonna be the one to give it to you. Looking rough.
Oh, dude, that picture. Someone's
Looking
gonna
rough.
fuck with that.
Yeah.
It looks like the nostalgia critic doing James Gunn for a bit.
It'd be horrible if this was to be used in all of our thumbnails to just be horrible.
To be fair, you could also do a lot with the. I assume that's his wife there on the right with her mouth.
That's
like
what I'm pointing out.
That's it.
His wife
Yeah.
said that
Yeah.
Man of Tomorrow is just going to be
Yeah,
fantastic.
You put John Cena up to her, and then he's watching the background from the Marriott cut chair.
Jesus.
Shout out to 149 of you. The foreplay is over, and now we're going to fuck, and we're going to fuck hard too, metaphorically speaking. This article dropped. I kept seeing all these things, this spinoff, and there's an 11-minute cut, and all that, and they all come from this one expose, really, because again, if we thought Variety was on the warpath, Hollywood Reporter,
Spice of Life.
the Hollywood Reporter went for it, and I was going through it. Like, I'm gonna highlight like all the important parts, and there's a lot of
The whole
highlights.
page.
Almost every single thing they say is a banger. And before we get into this, I will just say that every single theory that we have said, every bit of supposition, all the hypothesis, all correct. Everything.
All
Not
the pig
surprised.
feet. All the hog mob.
I like pig's feet. All right, sorry.
Badger, I think it was on like F&T or something.
Yeah.
They said Lex Luthor is going to be president at the end, and we know James Gunn prefers Lex Luthor. He's gonna be it's gonna be similar to a Kingpin at the end of Echo or whatever. He's like he got healed, and he's like, I'm gonna run for mayor. We're gonna get one of those.
I can say it, Technique. I just can't show it. Okay.
And then he's gonna do a line of coke.
This was a great one. So they start by talking about test scores, because as we know, Supergirl ended up having like 10 plus different test screenings. But they talk about early on where it says usually test scores go up, up and away. But this March, the scores for Supergirl actually went down when DC Studios held a bake-off, testing competing cuts from filmmaker Craig Gillespie and from the studio run by James Gunn and Peter Safran. It was a moment of extreme disappointment for those involved, as the stakes were high, particularly for DC Supergirl. That would be a key test for the Warner Brothers division as its first feature not written and directed by Gunn following Superman. It needed to work to prove the studio could expand beyond projects directed by Gunn. And then blah, 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 blah. Months later, and we see this. Yeah, go ahead.
His movie didn't even make money.
I know.
It was doomed from the very first movie.
$42 million theatrically. I don't give a fuck what else they say. It lost $42 million theatrically. And many months later, 4 months later, it entered into some realm of profitability because of all the ancillary sources.
2 years from now, we're gonna find out it was actually another like $50 million more expensive.
Yeah, that was supposed to be their foundation. They put more into it than they really say.
And if you want to see the foundation argument, go watch that tweet about Trinity.
Superman, wasn't that one of the 180 mil lies?
Yeah, before they settled on.
Yeah, when they say 180 mil, they're lying to you.
But then the tax documents had it at like 350 or 380 something. But then they say that's before tax credit. It was a lot.
We're all going to be proven so wrong and stupid, right? Because James Gunn's wife said James Gunn's next movie is James Gunn's best movie.
No, when they split up, her fucking interviews are going to be wild.
Gunn's wife's boyfriend
She's gonna
loves
be
his new movie.
The whole movie was a shit show. He was writing it as he was filming. It's gonna be terrible.
Can't wait for the Peacemaker dance number.
Do you really want to taste it? Panoiker for $4.99, somewhere in an undisclosed location. Zack Snyder is furiously masturbating to Zack Snyder and Henry Cavill are having a glass of champagne and a good laugh as they watch. They are drinking whiskey and smoking cigars. Yes.
They're the ones orchestrating all of the bots out there. They're the ones disliking the Odyssey trailer too. I know
they're playing the long game.
But
working
again,
with the Russians,
with Superman, they made all the, including Hollywood Reporter, all the stretching to show oh no, it's making profit. It's somehow there's no pretense with this. They're already admitting it's done. Months later, Supergirl's outcome is now well known. The movie starring Millie Alcock is the titular character, and budgeted in the 180 million range, crashed and burned its opening weekend.
Mm-hmm. Do you think the crashing and burning will affect Clayface? It's got to at least a little.
I really hope so.
That big a failure?
Actually.
I think Clayface will probably do better than Supergirl.
Yeah, and I think it's so people don't look. Yes, Clayface is a known Batman villain, but also a bunch of normies don't know who the fuck Clayface is. They might not even get that it is supposed to be a Batman property. They'll just see body horror.
Irwin didn't say that it would cause Clayface to flop. He said, "Well, it affected," which I do think. There are absolutely people that went into the DCU with the highest of hopes, myself included, because I'm a Superman fan. And then that did so much shit, they didn't even see Supergirl. And if they didn't see Supergirl, they're certainly not going to see Clayface. So do I think it's going to flop? No, but I think Irwin's correct. It will affect it, yes.
I kind of feel like it'll be negligible. And the other way, too. No matter how good Clayface, it's not going to suddenly get people more excited for Man of Tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Or Lanterns or whatever. Well, even though that'll already be out.
I do kind of see if Clayface is tremendously good and has good word of mouth, it could turn into a Joker situation, but it would have to be good.
And if it does, though, we'll all make the point that it was Mike Flanagan that did it before fucking Gunn existed, and and
then they'll learn the wrong lesson. They'll make a sequel to Clayface, and it'll be awful.
Or Plot twist, as revealed by this, Gunn will come in, take control of the edit, decide all the songs, and fuck it up for them.
I'm actually excited for the sequel to Clayface. I want to see him in Arkham Asylum get raped by the guards. So,
do you think
it didn't kill by the real Clayface?
Do you think that, like, the DC like consumer algorithm wants a body horror, even if like horror is popular? The people who are into these sorts of things aren't into them the way they're not into Joker 2 being a fucking musical situation.
Every announcement is schizophrenic. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever.
I will say, though, to that, Erwin, I think that DC does have a larger horror audience than, say, Marvel, because you've got things like Constantine and Swamp Thing and like a lot of more horror-oriented properties that
Marvel
do fit
zombies.
in with the main scene universe.
Werewolf by Night. It's not that it's not there. It's just that they're more prominent in DC.
Yeah, I think that, between the two, I think DC does encapsulate more of the...
to begin with. It just has more dark, for the most part. I've always felt like DC is the more darker, serious, okay. This is where we start getting all the fucking we were right from the beginning. And while one failure need not be an indictment of a slate, and there have been all sort of think pieces as to why the movie failed, and we've talked about it. Was Alcock right for the role? No. Was Gillespie right for the take? No.
Also no.
Our audience is tired of superheroes? Badly written ones.
Yep.
Was opening the movie in late June a mistake?
Well, opening it
actually,
right after
no
Toy
for that.
Story.
What was that, Kata?
Opening it right after Toy Story. Yeah, that was a dumb decision.
Well, I mean, so when you've got, there's a reason that there's the concept of the summer blockbuster. I think that no matter what movie this was, June was probably, this might be the one thing where I would disagree and be like, yeah, no, June, the release window was probably fine.
It has Spider-Man coming up in July, as well as Odyssey too. So I understand. We're going to push it to go up against that.
Yeah, but do you remember what 2007? What I referred to as the summer of sequels? Like within a 2-month time frame, we had Bourne 3, Spider-Man 3, Shrek 3, and Pirates of the Caribbean 3, all within just weeks of each other. So and all those movies made fucking money. So I mean, granted, it's not 2007 anymore, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I need that.
It's rough, but also we called it. We called it. Gunn and Gillespie. So this is really the meat of it, phrasing. Gunn and Gillespie had creative differences over the direction of the movie.
Do you think he poked him in the chest?
I got that clip too. It's very, watching it again is
you
very
will
interesting.
Do the worst cover version of that song.
Do you remember when Gunn said every project would be different? They would be different genres and each creative would be on their own and we wouldn't do anything until it was solid and locked in.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
That's why you call it James Gunn's Supergirl.
The lie detector has detected that was a lie.
I don't remember that because I'm channeling my inner Supergirl and drinking myself stupid.
Cheers.
Well,
cheers,
allow
my man.
me to show
I
you
have
this.
some. I have some.
All right, just don't go buy any green suns now, guys.
Where first he admits that I like this one. The position is different than when it was with Zach. Peter and I are the heads of DC Studios. The only studio interference would be from us. And it turns out that he did interfere. Indeed, he did. Also, sorry, this is the other one. What's your method for not doing a lot of reshoots? 1, over prepare. 2,
this is the old. This is the old one.
Yes.
Right.
Thank God. Is one of the first. Yeah.
He didn't say it again. Okay.
2, don't start shooting until I have a finished script my whole team is happy with. 3, hire actors and department heads I know can do their jobs. 4, surround myself with people who will challenge me and not just yes, sir, everything.
Wow.
5, ask myself daily, are there any small imperfections in the script or are what we're shooting that might end up feeling like huge imperfections when we cut it?
Turns out his wife actually didn't like the first go at Peacemaker season 2.
Gave him notes.
So that's the sort of people he surrounds himself. The no women.
David tried to challenge him. But that video is.
Yeah.
Does anybody here watch Financial Audit?
Yes, I love Caleb Hammer. I reference him frequently.
You know how like the first half of every episode is the individual always trying to like come off as some good person that doesn't do anything wrong, and then as the episode goes on, you realize they're a piece of shit who is just playing up for the camera.
Like
that is a James Gunn Financial Audit moment right there.
He's also a liar because he went all in on Man of Tomorrow and the script wasn't even done.
Had an outline.
Yeah, he was sending pictures of brains on social media.
He had
it does. I'm not talking about Brainiac, guys. I'm not.
he had a girthy outline, and then he went on to rewrite it 3 or 4 times before he got to whatever his shooting script is. So rules for thee, but not for me.
And then his wife's like, "Where was my sex scene at?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry, honey."
Gunn and Gillespie had creative differences over the direction of the movie. Numerous sources tell The Hollywood Reporter, and the film never found its footing in the post-production process. The test scores, which are counted on a scale out of 100, never escaped the 60s, according to multiple insiders. Another insider said the movie's top score was 70. They were not creatively aligned, is the polite way of describing things. Now, the thing you're going to hear is the thing that they said. And that's what that unhighlighted thing is. It's the same with the, like, it had 10 different test screens. We're like, oh, that's normal. It's like, no. Does it happen? And has it happened before? Sure. But is it indicative of larger problems? Absolutely. Absolutely. Which is why Clayface has only had like 2 test screenings.
Dueling cuts like this is like, do you want Snyder cuts? Because this is how you get Snyder cuts.
And that's where along comes a spider. Filming wrapped in May 2025, and as early as the fall of that year, the studio and Gillespie knew the movie wasn't working. After a December test screening proved to be just okay, and how many people now were hearing this? Like, well, if it just does this, it'll be okay.
If we just change the composer a third time.
The studio, and as we just saw, the thing that I read, the studio is James and Peter. The studio decided to take matters into its own hands and took charge of the post-production to make its own cut. That's why I've been calling it James Gunn's DCU Supergirl, because I don't give a fuck who wrote or directed. It is James making the majority of the decisions, tonally and like story-wise. Do you know who he brought in to help write?
He talked a bunch of shit about Marvel, and then he went full fucking Marvel. It's like some Sam Raimi mom situation.
He brings Kevin Feige. Look, yeah, no, he brought in someone named Jeremy Slater, a Gunn favorite, who previously wrote an unmade feature based on TV. He's the fucking authority writer. You remember the Authority that was announced as part of the Gods and Monsters plan, and we saw the Engineer in Superman. It was going to be so great.
One of the many people who beat up Superman. I remember.
Remember when she flips upside down and then her face changes instead of just turning around? It was great. It was so fucking pierce.
Yeah, spinning axe hands. Yeah, duh.
193 of you. Enjoy the Schadenfreude. Make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe to everyone here. The extent of Slater's involvement is unclear, although it seems he helped write scenes for a 9-day shoot of additional photography. And we know those are probably the Lobo scenes added, because that was all added after. You could tell that they just put him in there.
Yeah, for sure.
Original screenwriter Anna Noguera remained involved in the post-production process as well. One issue at play was the climactic fight, which was reconfigured.
Oh, because I was like, where did they stick him? The climactic fight? Because I was like, wait, prison. I bet him being in prison, because it made no fucking sense. So that makes sense. And if it was the fight, the prison, he breaks out, and then you have the final fight soon after, right? So that is probably the ones they shoved out. So fucking stupid.
First thing we heard from the original test screening was that they wanted more Superman, more Corn Sweat Superman, and they liked Lobo, and they wanted more.
And then Gillespie wanted more Krim, correct?
Well, that's when we get into the fact that they did their 2 different cuts, which goes here. There were signs that things were getting better. Deep into winter, test scores improved and hit the low 70s. However, rather than continue to tinker away on that cut, the studio decided to force, again, the studio is James Gunn. Studio decided to force a bake-off by creating 2 cuts, one by Gillespie and one by the studio. And here's where, like, for the next 3 years, we get to hear release the Gillespie cut. It's unclear what major differences emerge, but one source says that Gillespie's version, as Erwin points out, was 11 minutes longer and featured more of the villain Krim. And I think a lot of our complaints were, he did the best with what he could, but he's barely in the fucking movie. So how could you?
And he's got super strength and knows all about Kryptonians, and he's a menace on the galaxy, getting away with it.
And he likes young girls. Other than that, I don't really.
I feel like that had to have been a change. Like, people aren't hating him or caring enough about. So what do we do? Child traffic some chicks.
Piercings, Sith eyes, gimp material. We'll make them, instead of just a rival tribe, we'll make them fucking sex traffickers, basically. And yeah, if they're not alt-right supreme pizzas, they're sex traffickers that I'm sure, not every brigand, whatever, you get the idea. They all voted for Orange Man. It's blah, blah, blah. Okay. So when they actually tested both, Gillespie's version scored strongly on song choices, pacing, and villains, eking out a win, even a middling one. The studio chose its cut as the one to go into this. So even though when they did this, Gillespie beat Gunn's version by like a couple points, they still chose to go with the Gunn version.
You want creative differences because that's how you get creative differences.
Again, we claimed all of this.
I mean,
why are you saying it's James Gunn? It's directed by Gillespie. It's written by Ed Noguera.
Because when you looked at that trailer, everybody said that's Guardians of the Galaxy.
And
go on, my bad.
No, go ahead, Liam.
Well, even if none of this is true, we've been saying the same thing about Feige since before DMC went bad, which was, at the end of the day, Feige has control over everything. Every movie is effectively a Feige movie. We've been saying that since phase 2 or 3. So, like, even if this one was technically directed by Gillespie, it's still a James fucking Gunn movie.
This was supposed to, him being in charge was supposed to stop this. This is what happened in the DCEU. Yeah, you're not join them. This is what got it started with BVS, where the studio edited the shit, made it completely disjointed, and then it just continued. And we're back. He's Walter Hamada. It's the exact same thing.
Now, that being said, we are being too nice to Gillespie, in my opinion. Let's not pretend the movie he made would have been fucking watchable either.
But one of the things that's getting made fun of is the Jimmy World cover that we know now that they went. Remember they went through two previous. Now I understand. They went through two previous composers. Clearly, those two were like, no, I see what you're doing now. And then, through 45 different songs, Gunn is the one that chose that. And also, if it wasn't that, it was going to be Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fun. That was the other song choice that Gunn had.
Oh, dude, I don't know what you're talking about. Do
we
you not
serious?
Believe that everything will be all right?
If it was Jimmy World, I would have a lot less to say.
I know.
Wait.
Yeah, the middle and the sweetness I keep listening to.
Girls Just Want to Have Fun was one of
there are some really good covers of that, to be fair, and they would have picked the worst one.
Cyndi Lauper's version is a cover.
But at the end of the whole, we're dealing with sex trafficking and shit. That's kind of weird.
I feel like if we had just had all the Hans Zimmer, the Zimmer for this shit, it would be at least 2 points higher.
It should just gone full 90s music. I want
I don't know
Aqua
about that,
Barbie Girl.
Captain
Eiffel
Marvel
65.
did, and that was actually, and I was just telling this to Kata earlier, the worst thing about Captain Marvel, and there's a lot of bad there, is the soundtrack, because it does nothing aside from remind you that we're in the 90s in this movie. I fucking hate
why did she have to listen to music at all? Why did she have to? They do nothing to show that Clark gave her that to make her feel some connection when she was staying with them in the kid. You know what I'm saying? They did no reason to explain why she just have a fucking Zune and she's constantly listening to music.
Oh, Clark could have made her a mixtape cassette she could have listened to throughout the whole movie.
Oh,
yeah. Even if they were going to rip off that mechanic, they didn't even do the work to rip off the mechanic to explain why the music is important. Other than, it's a gun movie. We do.
It's her comfort blanket.
Studio insiders paint the back and forth process as routine, but others, including one franchise filmmaker who spoke anonymously for the story, James Mangold, but was not involved in Supergirl, held the opposite view. It happens more than you think, but it's not normal. If a studio is going to put money into the test process, it means they feel strongly about certain things. So this is apparently why we're not getting James Mangold's Swamp Thing. Because he saw the writing on the wall and he fucked off to Paramount, I think, at this point. Even though Gunn still says it's in the pipeline, along with everything else. The movie was never tested again. As a point of comparison, the canceled Batgirl and the box office disappointment Shazam! Fury of the Gods tested in the 60s, like most of Supergirl's tests. And from that point on, if Gillespie believed strongly that something should be in the movie, he had to advocate for it.
Oh my God.
He
So, yeah,
had to ask permission.
So Brave and the Bold, we're going to have some creative differences, aren't we?
Hell, you're not going to have anything with that because that movie is never happening.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's not going to get made.
Definitely not happening. No.
And if some miracle it did, if he Filoni'd it, he would just fire Andy Muschietti. He just would have him replaced.
Yeah, he would just do it himself.
Sorry, we're not doing Batman. We got to do Peacemaker season 3.
So this all brings us back now that we've been proven right on all of that is where do we go from here? Where do we go from here?
Waller.
No. We go to every fucking spinoff ever announced, including the Jimmy Olsen one and the new one that just dropped from that article. And that's Cada. You get ready, boy. Your representations are coming. Mr. Terrific series is in the work, written by the guy from Sandman.
I was so racist when I saw this. It was funny though, I think.
You got Sandman.
Like of all of no Black Lightning, no Static, which is kind of crazy how all the black characters have.
No, shut the fuck up, kid. Don't even remind him that Static Shock exists.
Hey, we'll fuck that up.
His name is
so
Static, not Static Shock. Static Shock is
no. As an IP, don't remind him that Static Shock exists.
Yeah, Virgil Hawkins is great.
Really, Mr. Terrific? Like, don't get me wrong, he was the best part of Superman.
Yeah,
nobody wants to watch the Mr. Terrific show. I
don't
even
even
want
like
to watch
when you say that. They don't like when you say who's asking for this.
We need more black superheroes in STEM though, Kato.
Yeah. That's why they're going to give us a light-skinned Jon Stewart that doesn't have anything like Jon Stewart.
No. He's gonna kill the white man and steal his ring.
Panoyker for $4.99. Gunn loved The Flash and said the Dark Knight trilogy was so bad. Truly a man of impeccable Yeah, no, he has apparently really bad taste.
Yeah,
all his inclinations are bad.
He said The Flash was not just the best superhero movie, one of the best movies he's ever seen.
Cried about his Peacemaker script or something like that. He thinks he's so smart.
I really despise this style of gunplay. Yeah, I guess we need gun control, Lord Comet.
Yeah, the gun was aimed at his own head.
Kick him in the pit. Can we get the pit clip to stimulate super chats and also make me fantasize about kicking gun into the
Actually,
pit?
yeah, you're right. Because all the super chats do go to help your local Greys who need to be elevated. And Kada, thank you for wearing the green shirt.
This is Sparta!
Or
dirty grades. Become a member.
Because we're merciful, we can send you to the fields and you can dig for green in the ground.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
That's too damn bad! You keep digging!
Well, excuse me.
You'll thank me one day.
I love that one.
Our video's wholesome now.
Oh, Kiss My Grits.
It worked.
I love grits. Does anyone else like grits? I like grits.
I
Little
like
butter,
grits
little salt, pepper.
Yeah, grits is
They're
so
good.
good, dude.
Hey, you want
They're
some
good.
grits, Carl?
I'm black on the inside.
Yeah, we're gonna
Kiss
listen.
My Grits, Florida for $9.99. I recently read that Matt Reeves doesn't want Gunn to interfere with the Batman 2, and he's keeping Gunn mostly in the dark. Not surprising. Didn't Gunn also have nothing to do with it except pulling it into the DCU and taking it?
And that's why it looks good.
I've heard that Matt Reeves wants nothing to do with the DCU, which is why he wants to keep his shit partitioned off. Very smart. But you hear a lot of rumors also. You hear the Gunn doesn't want to do Batman until the Batman Part 2 comes out, or maybe even Part 3, so it's unconnected. You also hear if it does really well, Gunn's just going to make him the center Batman of the DCU, but then that would fuck up all of their plans to have an older Batman.
So we keep kind of holding out hope that the Reeves verse is going to be good. We could be, even if we like it, we could be in a place where it loses money too. That even that part of the DCU is unsuccessful.
I think it's a little too late.
Let's be honest. You know what it's going to... No, it'll be good unless one specific casting choice ended up being true.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Even that though, to be honest, I don't think that would stop the Batman because the Batman has such a huge fan base that
you think it makes more or less?
I think it'll probably make around the same, if not more. Than the Batman.
8, 9, whatever that we ended up.
It's gonna make some money, but the thing is,
772.
When was the first one? 2022. We're going into 2026, and this one wouldn't be out to what? 28.
7?
Because they haven't said it's coming out next year, have they?
Isn't it coming out next year? Either way, it's the only Batman we're getting for
Yeah.
quite some time.
He was supposed to be the young Batman, but now he's the same age, just about as Ben Affleck was.
Oh, didn't Pattinson just turn 40?
October next year.
Yeah. Okay.
For Batman
That's what I thought. So get on it, doggone it. And thank you, Chell. Appreciate you. Oh, look at that. Just perfect.
Wait, is it not K-Gel? It's Gel?
It's
Oh
Chell.
my god.
Chell?
Chell?
Have you been calling him the wrong name?
I've been calling him K-Gel.
Oh man. Come
He
on,
loves
man.
I know
He knows what he's
Chell.
Chill.
Like,
chill. I was gonna ask you,
Chill.
Badger.
Yeah.
The Batman and Penguin
Chill.
are the only good
Like
things
it.
to have come out of DC in a while, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yep.
I thought it was K-Gel. It just made sense. Like, if it's gonna be Shell, why don't you put a K there? And not
So
a
true.
Silent.
PH.
I'll stick up for you. I have also always thought it was K-Gel. So
Well, you black adjacent
Shell,
anyway.
you know.
It's fine.
You know, there's other ways to do that. All right, Shell. Okay. I
No,
got
we're
you.
on Chell.
Chill.
We're on Chell. Yeah.
You're not
Yeah, no, I'm
putting
still looking-
enough J in there, Kata.
I'm gonna
still
call him
looking forward
K-Gel.
Fuck
looking
off,
forward to the
Ice
Batman.
Pack.
I'm a rebel.
I don't know. Yeah, no, I thought in honor though, let's watch this one more time with fresh eyes. David Corn Sweat gets Superman more than James Gunn does.
Thought it was Sydney.
That's what it is to be human. That feels like I'm trying to prove it still, as opposed to I really know. I think there's a little bit. Is this not the
sorry for
moment
this
where
horrible
I
music.
go, I was wrong to feel that way?
That's exactly where the issue is, right? Because what he didn't tell you was it was wrong to feel that way. There are feelings and there are thoughts. Your feelings about feeling bad are okay. It's not wrong for you to feel that way. You should just, it's not right or wrong.
I like the look on David's face is kind of like, what the fuck are you saying?
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. You're talking in
Yeah.
circles, bro. What?
To be fair for David, like he's just looking for something to latch onto for the performance he's trying to give. He's like, just give me some pathway into what I'm supposed to be expressing right now, because to me, this makes no fucking sense with like my
James is
character's
turning it
journey
into
so
like a
far.
CW show.
Right. And James is trying to explain that like his feelings when he got canceled for talking about pedo shit are valid, that he's upset about it, because that's what that's actually.
Those
No.
monkeys.
This is Leslie
Gorilla
Headland
Grodd.
acolyte. Let me do therapy for my fucking relationship with my sister.
David was right though. That's the thing that sucks. He's 100%.
David's right.
Leon, theory. All right, so we got the Jimmy Olsen show with Grodd. Grodd releases all of the online
God, the
social
super
media
short
about
monkeys.
monkeys, and that becomes like his goons.
Hey, I would watch that actually. I would watch that.
I
It's
wouldn't,
safe.
but I will watch the shorts on YouTube.
Hashtag super shit.
This is David's point. Why should I feel bad? First of all, Lex just fucking murdered someone and was going to destroy the whole fucking, like the whole world. The super Metropolis was just split in two because of his things. Like, why would you see? And also, you've resigned. You've gone past the feeling bad about the message from your parents that is now confirmed 17 times over to be real, right? So it's like, so why am I trying to prove to this dude? And Gunn saying is like, well, your feelings were hurt, and the fact that your feelings are able to be hurt makes you human. And for some reason, Superman really wants to prove to Lex that he's human. Which, but here I just
Anything. None of it is right or wrong. All of it is being vulnerable and being human, being a human being. And in this moment, for you to
well, I kind of see how I could convince myself of that.
to talk about how it's okay to be vulnerable, you have to be vulnerable, which means showing Lex.
Oh my
that
god,
feelings are hurt.
this is Marina Baccarin at the end of Masters of the Universe.
Yeah, good. He got it. It's like, all right, stop talking.
Yeah.
It's so fucking weird.
I just know David's so upset with that shit, dude. Because he's like, this is another Henry Cavill situation where it's like he he looks like he can be Superman
if they would only let him.
Yeah.
So you want me to do the whiny voice?
Yeah, well, being vulnerable does not mean shouting and yelling and whatnot. Like, if you're, let's say you've got like a fear of intimacy or something, you're dating this girl, and you sit down, and you can calmly talk to her and be like, "No, this is not I'm not doing what James Gunn's doing. I'm just using an example." Like,
It was like
you
therapy
can calmly
session,
explain-
similar to Supergirl.
It's oddly specific.
I've never seen. My point is, like, a man can calmly explain to a woman, "Hey, here's the thing that I have. It's an issue, whatever," and that's still
sorry
being
you can't
vulnerable.
come.
Just means being open.
Yeah, I actually liken him more to like it's a Brandon Routh situation too, where he's a very good to okay Superman. He's just saddled with a horrible script, and
Well, he's not an okay Superman. He's not even okay, and it's not his fault. That's the thing. Is he could have
sorry, the
been a good-
potential lies within him. Here, look, I mean, the audition tape that he filmed.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay. It's August 28th, 2025.
Weirded out at all. You said you wanted to interview me.
Yes, but I feel like I'm acting, pretending like I don't know who you are. I'm a
And how different he is in the actual scene where he's
I
all
get it.
whiny and impetuous.
Yeah. And this is the scene they tested with.
Stoic.
The scene like people hated the most.
He looks like Superman.
Yeah.
And like she tries to goad him and he plays it cool.
Recently, it was reported you flew into Pokolistani airspace and intercepted 3 missiles headed for the nation of Balya.
Yes.
And you did this without speaking to anyone in national or international defense organizations beforehand. Is that accurate?
People weren't going to
I thought this was
die.
gonna be more of like an overall
Even his like, man, he goes straight to 10 in the actual scene. In this one, he's so much.
Well, because he's off duty. He's Clark.
This is before he was punk rock.
At international treaties.
to save lives. Yes.
Oh,
People were
international
gonna
treaties
die,
kicked
and this is
in,
just like to
right?
save lives. Yes.
Everybody did that.
This is a hit piece. You're doing.
Where was all of that?
Honestly, it's not even the tone of the facial acting.
Yeah,
he did,
dude.
like,
Yeah,
biting
he was
his
calm
lip
and
a little. That
collected.
was so good.
I got a little bit of Reeve. I'm not gonna lie.
I did too.
Got a little bit of Reeve, not all the way, but just a little bit. And it's like you could tell that he actually likes the character and he understands it.
Yeah.
But it's like you watch the audition tape, which is like, yeah, that sounds like Superman, whereas like he doesn't sound like Clark Kent. And that's been my major problem with this is and I've seen multiple people say it, and I agree. He's not Superman. He's Clark Kent all the time.
The entire time. Yeah.
And that's just like, bro, come on, man. You
That's-
can't be a whiny bitch.
Gunn doesn't get the character. He does, and the way his intro into the character is to make him just like us.
Yeah, that's not it. And even Clark Kent isn't even a whiny bitch. So it's like I don't even know where you get this idea from.
That's what I was gonna say. Even his human side, he's still not that whiny ever. He's always calm and collected, and I don't know. That was a good audition, though.
It's also not like, oh, just like us or whatnot, because let's take your namesake, Badger. You don't whine when the Superman movie doesn't go your way. You're angry. You're the Angry Badger. So even just like us would hypothetically mean Superman would be angry or annoyed, which I still don't want to see, but it wouldn't
No, I
be
whine
whining.
when they take my Sydney Sweeney Booba away. Then I whine.
We load him into a cannon.
I
Hiss
wanted
and moan.
Superman to hit things with the spike bat. I agree.
No, remember, I wanted to like the movie. I gave Gunn all the benefit of the doubt.
He tried. He tried his best to like it.
I liked it for the most part the first time I watched it. Then I rewatched it.
That was my problem as well, was the rewatch.
Well, and Supergirl is the one that retroactively made me understand my issue with Superman. And that is that, yes, because you made that narrative choice to have his parents be homicidal maniacs that sent him to take over the planet, because of that, and you caused him to, as part of his character arc, he's completely disassociated from his Kryptonian legacy. He has the message from his earthly parents on the thing now in a loop because he needs affirmations constantly. And he's completely divorced himself. And also, now that we've seen flashbacks, that's just a fucking fancy S on his chest. It's not a family crest because no one wears those crests. And it's not the Kryptonian symbol for hope. So you remove all of that, and it's just a dude in a fucking baggy wrestling costume suit with underwear on the outside.
I would like to take this time though to kind of appreciate that Gooch has left the internet. Love the guy to death, but man, will we not hear the end of this if he was here?
I was right. I was right. Yeah, no. Well,
I told you.
Gooch, if you're watching later on the replay, I'm joking. I love you, buddy.
The sad thing is that he had all the recipes for success. You know, when you see a lot of those people talk about, well, what about MCU? Well, that's right. All his choices and decision making has been off, but like he had no legal thing stopping him. You know, why don't we get superhero costumes that look accurate? For the longest time, it was that they couldn't do it. It was some sort of copyright thing, and then they could, but then they thought it looked stupid, so we got the leather, and it's like that. The DCU was supposed to be comic accurate in every way, and then he did a little monkey paw fucking willow wishing thing, and he just picked all the worst versions of the comics to be accurate too.
Yeah, let's do Grant Morrison's queer comic.
And then choosing Tom King, double. That's what Lanterns. You just escaped it.
The worst things to adapt, and then also not even adapt them properly, and somehow make the adaptations worse. Again, I think we brought this up last week. How do you make the what was it, Woman of Tomorrow? Is that the title of it?
Yeah.
How do you make that worse when it's already one of the most reviled Supergirl stories in existence? Holy shit! It's almost impressive.
Leanne, my Normie Boomer mom enjoyed Supergirl, and she was like, "Oh, there's definitely going to be a sequel because they set up for that little girl. I can't wait to see more of that little girl, Ruthie." I had to explain to her she's not a DC character, and she won't be seeing any more Ruthie.
Ruthie, the girl that was able to take down a fully grown man in a jail cell. God,
yeah.
Also, and it has teleportation powers as well.
And she can take on dudes with Superman's strength and then almost kill him with the sword, but no, for reason, Supergirl's gonna kill him.
Hey, no, revenge is bad, except for when I do it.
Yeah, because I'm like dead inside or something, but
even because as we learned also from Anna Noguera, who said that was a homework assignment from Gunn, add Lobo to the script. And the reason of that is he's friends with Jason Momoa. That's literally the only reason Lobo is in the movie.
Yeah. Do you remember the video when he, after his meeting with them, and he's like, "Oh, I can't talk about it, guys, but it's the best. Me and Pete. Oh, bro, it's so good."
And what's really upsetting about that is you get Lobo and you don't even connect it to anything when your next one is Brainiac, when you easily could have had him working for Brainiac.
I don't even think Brainiac's going to be in Man of Tomorrow.
Oh, he's cast.
Yeah, and like he's doing all the brain.
Yeah, he's cast.
Oh yeah,
he's
that's right. Yeah, that's right. I just kind of forgot
because Lars Ediger, whatever foreign name.
There's no build up to it because, like you said, he had all the plot lines, like the stupid ass like Viltrumite thing with the Kryptonians, like sending his send off.
Well,
that quite literally could have been a Brainiac thing.
They could have done the end credit scene with like Bottle City of Kandor kind of a situation where he
that would have been cool too.
The city, but that would have been cool.
That's what I thought they were doing when I saw the first trailer for Supergirl. I thought that's what they were doing.
I think it's the Gons shout out who came up with this twist, but I always thought you were going to have Lobo as a bounty hunter working for Brainiac, and it's the version of Brainiac that's creating his like menagerie of civilizations that are almost extinct, and he's looking for the last Kryptonian, and instead of finding Clark, you find Kara, and he helps Kara, but you know it is all still leading to Brainiac,
and that's a better story.
None of that. No, he's just a second in command.
That would actually fit more with the theme that they were trying to go with too, about her like guilt and all that other shit. It could work.
The theme of Guardians of the Galaxy, because they did that with the Collector or whatever Benicio del Toro played, so it would just be exactly that.
Yeah, but it would be better than the shit that we watched.
I know. Well, that's what I'm saying, and yet they still didn't steal that. It would have been better, and they chose not to steal that part.
He's better as Aquaman than Lobo. I wasn't really a fan of what he did with Lobo.
And he wasn't even Aquaman because that's not Arthur Curry, but
right. But if you're gonna do like dude bro surfer shit, at least Aquaman is water adjacent, and the Maori bullshit, like it. Just having him play himself worked more like in that, or you know, a Game of Thrones than go be the main man, but just sound like yourself. And so now we wait. Now we wait for Lanterns. Because none of these spinoffs are probably actually going to happen, even though they're announcing them. We wait for Lanterns, Clayface.
Month after.
And Man of Tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it for all the fucking reasons.
Is it going to be the end? Is it going to be the nail in the coffin of the DC?
It's his last go. That's one thing that is consistently said, that it's his last go. They bring up that his contract, we've talked about this too, even with his contract extension, it is up like the month before Man of Tomorrow releases. So I don't know. Multiple people, not Cosmic Book News, have all said that it's not looking good. That if they were James Gunn, they'd be worried, and that continue. Even fucking Kevin Smith talking about he hears people talking in Paramount, and he hears a lot of Snyderverse talk going on. Stranger things, even if it's just like giving him money to do his Dark Knight movie with Frank Miller or whatever the fuck. But yeah, I think Man of Tomorrow might be the last one. One last problem, and that's with all comic book movies, basically.
Two last problems. The other one.
Yeah, hey boys, I'm sorry. I have to go because reasons. So
because my stream is starting soon, and you'll be watching.
Sometimes you got to shit, man. It's all right. You just go for it.
Leon, but apparently Hypno is going to be playing War for Cybertron tonight, which is incredible. That's crazy.
That's a fun one.
Yeah, but yeah, I gotta.
Thank you, Kata. Thank you for joining. Any final words? Just go like and subscribe all your videos.
Yeah, go to my channel, like and sub. I won't be back in full force until August because I'm still out of town. So, and yeah, don't have your car break down the week of 4th of July.
Oh boy.
So that's all I got.
I have to remember that.
Well, you enjoy getting hosed,
and we're all looking forward to seeing you in the Odyssey.
All right. Let me get out of here.
Please.
I'll see y'all later, man.
All right, appreciate it,
man. Have a good one.
This was the other headline that everyone saw, if I put it up correctly. And perhaps the biggest challenge ahead for Gunn and Safran may be guiding a superhero studio right as superhero movies are no longer a bulletproof genre for moviegoers. Gen Z does not care about superhero movies, noted one studio head. That genre belongs to millennials, and that's the current things that basically everyone is aging out of these things. And since you've had such bad shit for 10 years, we haven't properly passed it on.
Oh yeah, everyone's aging out, COVID, blah, blah, blah. Spider-Man Brand New Day is going to make a bunch of
I'm
money.
half retarded. What are we considered, Badger?
Millennials, technically. Yeah.
Older millennial.
But I'm Generation X adjacent.
Yeah. Well, that is, the generations, they got wiggle room in between area.
Leon, as you pointed out, your show
that
was
not a hint. I was just fucking with Kata because I was talking. So for those who don't know, he was asking why I wasn't hanging out with him the other day. He's like, "Yo, why isn't Leon free to join me for my stream? Because the Trace can't make it." And Hypno was like, "Cause he's streaming." And I was like, "Yeah." At the same time, I always have the last 4 years. Thanks for proving you watch my shit. So that was what that was about. That was me hassling him for that.
Oh well, that's always fun. Yeah. No, the only other thing we were going to talk about was Spider-Man, which I assume you're still not excited for that, no matter what you see from it.
The slightest.
Right.
As a diehard Spider-Man fan, I cannot put myself through this.
But
I will be getting the Spider-Man pizza though, because it looks really cool.
Do you see the potential though, with how everyone's talking about it, to hit over $1 billion?
I've not doubted the potential to be there. I just also think that because of the downturn in moviegoers in general for the vast majority of films and the MCU as a whole, it's not going to hit the numbers people are expecting it to hit. Now, I would be very happy if it didn't hit $1 billion. I would be happy with it hitting 800 million. But I don't think it's going to hit the numbers that people think it's going to hit.
Well, we'll see.
Have you tried to get a ticket for it yet?
No. Well, I mean, I've looked at what the seating is like just for stream purposes, like to talk about on streams, but I've not tried to. But I could get early showings in my theaters. Yes, I could not get late showings. I could get like the 11 and 1 p.m. show. Oh, the 11 a.m. and 1 p.m. and maybe even some of the 3 p.m. showings, but nothing after that.
It does seem like most of the course correction they've done is because Holland looked to the internet and saw a lot of your. I mean, Tom Holland can't change himself, but like all the other things about, Spider-Man's position in life and how he's depicted, who he fights.
If that's the case and that's what happens, great. I will be happy for the Spider-Man fans that finally get what they want. But my thought process is you had 3 movies to do that. Like, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me multiple times after that, shame on you. You're not getting a 4th chance. I gave you 3 plus all the extra stuff with the films he was in that weren't Spider-Man. You're not getting my money again.
He can hear you right now. That's why he's making this face. He can hear you.
No, he's listening to Leon discuss how.
Hey, Leon, what's
Toy
your favorite
Story
movie?
is
What's
a
your favorite
better
game?
trilogy.
Give us an opinion.
My favorite trilogy: Indiana Jones and Evil Dead.
Yeah, no, we have your clip here that will never be deleted.
Being made on this, actually. The Toy Story trilogy is a
oh my god,
slightly smidgen better trilogy than the Lord of the Rings, because the Toy Story trilogy.
I like Erwin's "oh my god" because he knew he was going to hear something really retarded instantly.
I braced myself.
Like when you see a car crash.
I didn't realize that was Erwin in the clip.
Yeah.
I thought that was Erwin backstage just being like, I have to fucking hear this again. Like,
no,
that too. Yeah.
All right, one last one. Kiss My Grits for $9.99. Dear DC, just scrap everything in the pipeline and give us the movie we were robbed from in the 90s. Michelle Pfeiffer's Catwoman. She may be in her 70s, but she could still pull it off. I got something she could pull off. I do. I think heavy course correction will be needed.
Was that Kano?
Heavy, a little bit.
Well, if they go
heavy
dark,
course correction.
Dark Knight, Old Man Batman, maybe they could make it work, but otherwise.
And then sorry, this was sent earlier. The GI Joe figure looking good.
The cannon fodder.
I was gonna say I don't see me shooting out any cannons.
Yeah, he's a cannon operator. Well, we'll see. The next big thing with Supergirl phrasing will probably be when it's announced that it's leaving theaters or coming to video on demand, and we'll do a post-mortem. But Lanterns, I'm looking forward to Lanterns for so many reasons, and they're all masturbatory.
God, wow.
Tomahawk for 10. So, Leon, how many of the Futa games have you played?
Out of the 30 plus that I own, due to Eric Jenkins gifting them to me, only one just to see what the fuck it was like, and it was abysmal.
If any of you know what Futa means,
I
make sure you
didn't,
check
by the
out
way, until that. That's how I learned what Futa was.
So wait, Leon was Futa curious, so he loaded one up.
Do you know how I learned what Futa is?
Oh my god! Upper put no, that's Fupa.
No. Do you know what Futa is?
No, he does.
I don't.
Techrat does not.
Okay.
No, let's give it.
Go ahead and look that up off screen.
Am I not as depraved as people think I am?
No.
It's a chicks with dicks kind of situation.
Yeah, I was looking through mods, and one of them said something like Futa Tim Drake. I was like, what the fuck? And I clicked, and they modded it into Arkham Knight.
Please
There's a mod for that. Well, what do you want us to hold? Our Futa?
Futa, apparently, I don't know. Well, I'm going. I'm looking. You've done this.
Oh my god! If for those of you who don't have to look up what it is, check out my anime and gaming stream tomorrow, 1:30 Eastern.
The Federal Unemployment Tax Act?
Get the fuck out of
correct.
here.
Starring Tomahawk King of the Degens.
Google. I don't think that's correct.
ABF, what you got going on? You're going to go on vacation? You got any videos? Anything?
I'll be around tomorrow for Erwin's stream, and then right after we're gonna go do like a one-day vacation up in the mountains, and we'll be back just in time to make some churro cookies. And Techrat just figured something out.
Make sure to check out Jess's channel. Very close to monetization.
I'm sorry, was that audible?
Just about to get monetization. Let's go.
I don't look it up
tried
unless
to
you're
warn
on like
them.
a Brave browser or something. It might affect you.
Nah, Google can see what I just saw. It's fine. I don't care.
Yeah.
Now Palantir has added that to your social credit score.
My algorithm's gonna be fucked.
Yeah.
We're gonna rate into you. You're streaming immediately after Hassan. I saw the Asmongold react to his. So what is it briefly? His trip to Cuba was sponsored by terrorist fucking socialists or whatever the fuck.
Neville Roy Singham.
It's always guys named Neville.
America is turning 250 years old. Would it not be the greatest birthday present for America to have that motherfucker thrown behind bars?
It'd be quite satisfying.
Arrest Alex SORES while we're at it.
We've reached the part in our timeline where Grace Randolph says base things, and Destiny has said a couple of base things recently, and I don't like agreeing with things he said, but he has.
Oh well, he used to be a chud before he went full commie.
with
That's
these
also true.
comebacks. Yeah, so I don't know what the fuck's going on. Yeah,
He
make
was
sure
such
you
a
hit that like
chud.
button.
He was sucking Nick
Because I was late.
Fuentes'
I don't think I
wiener.
liked the stream. Here we go. There's
Oh,
one
well,
on this account.
You see what I'm talking about?
And
Thank
then this
you.
one on this account. There we go. There's 2 more.
Rat, what will you be doing? You're gonna watch anything good?
Kraken.
I see.
Hashtag balls or no. Oh,
Hashtag balls or no balls. Hell.
I guess.
We're talking
Yeah, but
Odyssey.
when it comes to Fuda, no balls.
Talking
Dick only,
Fuda
no
now.
balls.
Yeah, if that's
I
balls,
get
that's
it.
gay. That's
Yeah, I saw
that's gay.
For the unemployment tax, but
no
never mind.
plausible deniability with that one.
What do I got? Oh, I have 3 Nicolas Cage movies in the barrel to fire into my skull
God.
this weekend.
In it.
I don't know if I want somebody to just say like, "Brother, change the actor." Like, start
Yeah,
watching
well,
something
you're almost
different.
done now. You've watched almost every single
I've
fucking.
seen so many that I almost want to watch like old ones that I haven't seen in a long time.
Did you watch the one with Hayden Christensen?
Hayden Christensen.
Were there Crusaders?
No, maybe not.
Get on it, doggone it. Get on it.
right.
Nicolas Cage, Hayden Christensen. He plays like a drunken crusader. He's got sword skills still. It's fantastic.
No, the last one with swords I saw was Season of the Witch.
Also a good one. Erwin, you would like that
Nicolas Cage has 128 IMDb credits under actor.
Yeah. And you figure I've been doing this, let's see, 4 times a week by last couple weeks.
You've got some time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find a
Yeah.
random piece of shit. Let's see if you've seen it. Valley Girl, 1983.
Yeah,
Jumper,
a long time ago.
Totally flopped. It was like the first thing he did after Star Wars. It totally flopped. But if you were to watch it today, it's
Jumper was fine back then too.
I say it would be
Jumper,
just
it's
fine.
kind of always been an underrated gym. So
Yeah.
is
Jumper
Push, which
and
I think was made by
Push.
the same people. Push. I saw Push in theaters 4 fucking times.
I
think
love
that's
Push.
cool.
Yeah.
I've got the
So
entire
good.
comic run that came after the movie in my closet over there.
What would your ability be?
I like the dude who was able to, like, he's kind of like a Black Bolt's power and scream, and it wasn't the Asian brothers, if I remember right. They could scream
Yeah.
and it would like bring shit
The
down. I like
Shriekers.
that one a lot. Yeah,
Yeah.
Shriekers. There we go.
Yeah, but telekinesis. You just break their neck from a fucking distance.
Yeah, but you can't break your neck if you're bleeding from the ears.
I like that movie
Nick-
because they also was like the telekinesis, but they were punching with it as well as like throwing people around.
Yeah.
Very inventive. Yeah, I think he's what we've all watched next.
No, next is good.
Yeah, I think I even got Erwin to watch that one.
That's one
yeah,
we
I don't
see
know,
in the
man.
Future, right?
Next, yeah, he can see.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one too.
Like a minute or two in the future, but with one chick, he can see way farther into the future. and-
Yeah, if the chick's really hot, he can see even
yeah,
farther.
that's how it's exactly.
Yeah, I was
how
going to
that
say,
works.
wasn't like Jessica Biel in that one or something like
Yep.
that?
Yeah,
Yep.
she was hot enough.
I don't.
Yeah.
Maybe they turned it back on. DARPA did something, and we slunk back into the pre-Harambe fucking universe. I don't know.
Well, there's still
We'll
some
see.
of the sludge though, so we just gotta keep
there's a
cleaning
little bit
around
of
it.
residue left
Yeah.
over. Fireworks everywhere tomorrow is 4th of July. Happy 4th of July, everyone. I will
I'm
be
about
watching
to take
the
my dog
Patriot,
outside to watch him because he's screaming, even though I drugged him up already.
the Patriot Extended Edition and
Nice.
Independence Day Extended Edition are the two things I
For
always
sure.
watch. And if you didn't know they had extended editions, well, now you know. You're
Me and
telling
my
me
dog are
watch-
gonna be watching Team America tomorrow. She's like, "Yo, what do you want to watch for 4th?" And I was like, "You ever seen Team America?" She goes in her fucking thick Latina accent. "Oh my god, I love Team America!" I was like,
Oh,
"Let's
bro.
do it."
It's between what Patton and Top Gun Maverick is very close.
Patton's
with Top
so
Gun.
fucking good.
Top Gun Maverick won, but it was so close, and then ABF dropped a nuke. I added Patton to the list too.
That's
I'll
awesome.
probably watch that one. Yeah, I'm gonna try to squeeze it in tomorrow too. Oh yeah, I will say also Isaac doing his 250-minute stream for the July 4th, like 4-hour long, 6 to 10 Eastern. So make sure you join us over there. I'll probably pop in for an hour.
Bless
Right on.
him. Bless him. And yeah, Erwin's tomorrow and Sunday, and then Monday we start the whole goddamn thing over again. Versus
We hit over 100 likes. Thank you,
Badger
guys.
Cast. Shout out, guys. 160 of you here. If you haven't and you feel compelled, maybe subscribe to everyone, do the little likeys on their stuff, hype the videos, all the fun things to keep this community alive. You guys are the best. We're going to get out of here. Make sure to hold on, though, because you're going to raid roughly into Leon, and he's going to like every single bit of it.
Get out!
Is it something I said?
You've ruined my life! You've ruined my career! You've ruined my book! You've turned a perfectly peaceful house into an insane asylum! Get out!
Daddy! My God, Leo, what's gotten into you?
It was a disaster, Faye!
No, it wasn't. You were wonderful, sweetie.
Fine, Dad. Yeah. Why'd you need to kick Bob out of the house?
You think he's gone? He's not gone! That's the whole point! He's never gone!
Is this some radical new therapy?
You see?
You're still here? It's over. Go home.